Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. In this video, I am AMIRA. My other group mates KAIYISAH, SHAQEER, FAZRIN and NURUL HUDA will present to you about the thermochemistry application in the process cooling system in the refrigerator. So, what is thermochemistry? Thermochemistry is the study of heat change in chemical reaction. A reaction can be either isothermic release energy or endothermic absorb energy. This change in energy is represented by delta H or change in enthalpy, while later key represent the heat energy that flows between the system and its surrounding due to the different temperature. So you can see here the conical flask is the system. System will be positive if heat is absorbed by the system, while otherwise. Next, we move to the importance of thermochemistry. Thermochemistry is a very important field of study because it helps to determine if particular reactions will occur and if it will release or absorb energy as it occurs. It is also possible to calculate how much energy a reaction will release or absorb. The last one is the energy and its uses are important to the society. So all living things rely on thermal-chemical reactions in order for life to exist.
Now, let's move to the application that can be related to the topic. Have you ever wondered how the refrigerator works? And did you realize why the inside of the refrigerator is cold, but we can feel the hot of the heat at the back of the refrigerator? Here is the explanation. First of all, refrigerator is an open system that dispels heat from closed space to a warmer area, and we can usually find it in the kitchen. All in all, refrigerator will help to cool down in their inside and release off the heat to their exterior. To understand it, there are only two principal rules of refrigerator. First of all, when a liquid evaporates, heat is absorbed from its surroundings. This process is known as endothermic, meaning it requires the input of energy in the form of heat. Number two, when a gas condenses into a liquid, heat is released into its surroundings. This process, we call it as exothermic, meaning it releases energy in the form of heat. These rules are explaining how actually a refrigerator works. There are 5 main components of the refrigerator. First, we have refrigerant, which is a liquid that requires to transfer of heat from one location to another. Second, we have evaporator coil that helps facilitate the cooling process. Next, we have compressor, helps to maintaining the circulation and compression. Next, we have condenser coil that are responsible for releasing heat absorbed from the inside of the refrigerator. And lastly, we have expansion device that regulates the flow of refrigerant between the high pressure side and the low pressure side. Now let's move to the crucial part, which is how does the refrigerator works. Firstly, liquid will enter from the expansion device inside the refrigerator. At this stage, sudden drop pressure will happen and turn into gas. Next, the liquid refrigerant will enter the evaporator coil. Thus, the heat will absorb at this stage and remove the heat from food. Next, compressor will take the heat and the temperature and pressure will increase, which is the liquid will flow to the condenser at the back of fridge to release the heat. Lastly, the liquid will coming back into a liquid, which means that refrigerant re-enters and the cycle will be repeat.
Now we move to why is it important to know about how refrigerator works. Firstly, we can understand science and technology. From it, we can learn about concepts that involve in refrigerator, such as heat transfer, phase changes, and compression. This understanding contributes a better understanding in fundamentals of physics and chemistry. Next is career opportunities. With the knowledge that we obtain about how refrigerator works, it can be used to gain some side income. However, it is not for refrigerator. It also can be used for heating, air conditioning, or ventilation system because it relates to each other. For example, we can do repair service, maintenance service, and more. Lastly is better appliance selection. We can understand the advantages of features in appliance when buying a new one. For example, when we want to buy a new refrigerator. So, with the knowledge we obtain, we can select a better refrigerator, better quality based on our purpose. For example, if we want to open a shop, so we need a large refrigerator to keep our raw material, but at the same time, it energy efficiency.
Now, let's see the importance of refrigerator, especially for keeping food safe. First, slow the microbial growth. Bacteria exist everywhere in nature. When they have nutrients, which is food, moisture, and favorable temperature, they grow rapidly. However, we know refrigerator used in home kitchen maintain its temperature between 0 to 7 Celsius. This temperature range inhibits microbial metabolism, slowing the growth of microorganisms significantly and will prevent the food from getting spoiled and wasted. Second, medicine storage. Proper storage medicine is crucial to ensure their effectiveness. All medicine must be stored in cool, dry place, away from sunlight and moisture. Refrigerator provide a safe and consistent environment for storing medication that require refrigeration. For example, insulin need to be stored at cool temperature. Third, preservation nutrient. Refrigerator can help preserve the quality and nutritional value in food. When food is properly refrigerated, it slows down the growth of bacteria and other pathogens, which can lead to spoilage and can cause foodborne illness. Conclusion. In conclusion, we can educate students how the concept thermochemistry in refrigerator. Concept thermochemistry in refrigerator is important to ensure the refrigerator to keep food cool. Thermochemistry focus on the energy exchange between a system and its surrounding in the form of heat. Thermochemistry has many practical applications in real life. One common example is process cooling system in refrigerator. A refrigerator is one of the most important pieces of equipment in the kitchen in our daily life. Thermochemistry is a very important field of study because it helps to determine if a particular reaction will occur and if it will release or absorb energy as it occurs. At the end of our discussion, the viewers will know how cooling process in refrigerator perform, so we can decide the best cooling system when purchase refrigerator.